The City Council has approved resolution number 193 granting their application and to the application of Blue Chip Gaming.
Your Honor. Salamat. Tanong lang ako, ano po ba yung nire-renew yan? SUV po ba yan o yung Lono?
Councilor Rawi Sia, the discussion is already, there's already a motion to close and it has already been approved.
O, teka po. Wala. Hindi ba, Your Honor, pinagbabawal na natin yung Lono? Dahil kasama sa ano yan?
Your Honor, again,
do the majority floor leader still wish to continue with the discussion as of that?
Sorry. Iba talaga. Iba talaga. Galing ilat ko. Mahusay talaga. Ang galing-galing. Saludo ako sa iyo, Magjo.
Schedules.
Yo, what's up happy people? Isang mapagpalang araw, gabi, tanghali po sa ating lahat. Mega love shoutout po sa ating lahat. Mega love shoutout to Ma'am Milsi, KTV Pilipinas, Kuya Machi, Your Miss Biz, Your Miss Kumorino, at sa lahat po ng mga Iskonian vloggers, mga kuys, mga gayas na. For today's video mga kuys, mga guys, naku po, mayroon na namang iringan dyan sa City Council mga kuys, mga gayas, dahil hindi man lang nila binigyang pagkakataon na magsalita ito ang ating butihing Kunsi Darwin Awisia mga kuys, mga gayas, no? Dahil mayroon po itong nakitang medyo hindi niya nagustuhan sigurong mga ordinansa na pinarenew po nito dyan sa may City Council mga kuys, mga guys. Kung napapansin nyo, wala po dyan ang ating presiding officer na si Yul Serbo, ha? Wala po dyan. Okay? At iba po yung acting acting kapalit ni Yul Servo dyan, ha? Ang presiding officer na acting. At ito naman si majority floor leader na si Jong Isip. Grabe, hindi man lang binigyan nilang pagkakataon na magsalita ito si Kunsi Awi. Bakit kaya parang minamadali po nila kaya hindi po nagustuhan ito ni Kunsi Awi? Yan po ang mapapanood natin sa video ito. At kung bago naman po kayo sa aking YouTube channel, please follow, like, and share, and subscribe at pakiclick ng notification bell para updated po kayo sa lahat ng mga videos na i-upload natin. Okay? At please naman po, don't skip ads para makakatulong din po yan sa ating paglago ng ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng iyong mga suporta. Pwede rin po kayo magpalipad ng super chat dyan. Baka naman! So without further ado, let's begin.
Hi, Dodoy Tek! Oy, kamusta ka dyan? At ikamusta mo rin ako sa mga kababayan natin dyan sa Middle East. Mag-iingat ka and God bless you.
Look at pagpalay kayo ng buong may kapal. Manila! God first!
Objection to the application of Blue Chip Gaming and Leisure Corporation from PAGCOR for renewal of permit to operate a gambling and betting provider at PAGCOR Club Adriatico, Sheraton Manila Bay, Adriatico Corner, Malvar Street, Malate, without prejudice to compliance to other permits as required by the City of Manila. With that, Your Honor, I move that we tackle on the floor said draft resolution.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to tackle said draft resolution. Is there an objection? Seeing none, motion is carried.
Your Honor, this resolution refers to the application for renewal of Blue Chip Gaming and Leisure Corporation to operate a PAGCOR slot machine and table games operations at PAGCOR Club Adriatico, Sheraton Manila Bay, Adriatico Corner, Malvar Street, Malate, City of Manila. The City Council has approved resolution number 193.
Sugal pala to mga kuys, mga kayas, no? O dyan sa casino na gusto nilang iparenew. So siguro dati na pag-usapan nila ito na hindi na siguro to dapat iparinyo baka po may nakitaang hindi po kaya-aya o kulang po sa kanilang mga papilis, mga kuis magayas, pero ngayon ni-renew po, yan po pinalagan po ni Awisia.
Granting their application, and this is a mere renewal. All the documents are part of the basic papers and subject to existing laws, rules, and regulations, and as determined by the PAGCOR. With that, Your Honor, I move that we dispense with the period of discussion, debate, and amendments.
There's a motion to dispense with the period of discussion, debate, and amendment. Is there an objection? Seeing none, motion is carried.
I move, Your Honor, that we approve resolution interposing no objection to the application of
Your
blue
Honor.
chip gaming.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Sino yan?
Your Honor.
Si Awisia po yun.
Marshal Awisia.
Councilor Awisia.
Yes. Salamat, Your Honor. Tanong lang ako, ano po ba yung nire-renew na yan? SUV po ba yan o yung Lono?
Close na. Close na siya.
Councilor Awisia, the discussion is already, there's already a motion to close and it has already been approved.
O, teka po. Wala pa tayong kino-close, Your Honor.
Pakiulit po.
Ano pa lang? Discussion at debate pa lang po.
Your Honor, the period of discussion debate has already been dispensed with. But just to answer the question of Honorable Awisia, this is a renewal for the resolution interposing no objection. Letter of no objection to the renewal of the application of Blue Chip Gaming and Leisure Corporation. Your Honor, with that...
Your Honor. Hindi ba, Your Honor, pinagbabawal na natin yung Lono? Dahil kasama tayo.
Your Honor, again,
Do the majority floor leader still wish to continue with the discussion? As the,
Sorry, Your Honor.
Si mga kuis magayas. Hindi na pinagbigyan pa kung si Awisia sila. Ganyan po dyan mga kuis magayas sa City Council, sa di po nakakalam. Alam naman po natin, kakaiba po mga layunin yan. Itong si Awisia sa mga God First to, kay Yormes Comorino, at yung si last naman at yan si Majority Floor Leader, tatawag lang Madjo, ay lakuna po yan mga kuis mga kaya po dati pumapalag po si GTV Villanueva dahil pag nagsasalita po sila ay halos po hindi sila bibigyan ng pagkakataon mga kuis mga So yan pong nangyayari ngayon kay kung si Awisia na parang nabaliwala lang mga kuis. Ganun po sila dyan mga kuis magayas. Pero wag po sanayin yan kasi pangit po yan, especially na pag sa bagay, hindi naman sila makakabalik na pag upo ni Yormes Comorino.
Okay.
As we have already closed the period of discussion and debate.
Wait, Your Honor. Nagtatanong pa po eh.
okay, with that, Your Honor, I move that we approve resolution interposing no objection to
Your
the
Honor,
application
I object, Your Honor. I object. Nagtatanong pa po ito.
of Blue Chip Gaming
Your
and
Honor.
Leisure Corporation from PAGCOR for renewal of permit to operate as gambling and betting provider.
Si mga kuis magayas. Di na po binigyang pagkakataon na mag-object po ang ating buting matapang na konsi Darwin Awisia mga kuis magayas.
At PAGCOR Club Adriatico, Sheraton, Manila Bay, Adriatico Corner, Malbar Street, Malati City of Manila, without prejudice to compliance to other permits as required by the City of Manila.
There's a motion to approve said draft resolution as stated by the majority floor leader. Is there any objection? Seeing none, motion is carried.
Your Honor, 1 minute recess.
One resume.
Your Honor, with respect to the parliamentary inquiry of Honorable Yan Yan Ibay with respect to the status of Ordinance Number 9095, an ordinance adopting and prescribing the guidelines for budgeting process, planning, and appropriation of the Sangguniang Kabataan Funds in accordance with the existing laws, rules, and regulations. Your Honor, it was received by the Office of the Mayor December 23, 2024. So the 10-day period for the ordinance to be vetoed had already lapsed. So it already lapsed into law, although there is a veto by the Honorable City Mayor Maricel Hani Lacanapangan. It's dated January 8, 2025. However, Your Honor, the City Legal Officer, Attorney Veronica Liadok, has rendered an opinion that the ordinance is unenforceable for being ultra vires to the to RA 7160 or the Local Government Code of 1991. I will submit the official copy of the legal opinion dated January 20, 2025 to our Secretariat to form part of the records. Thank you, Your Honor.
Councilor Ibay is recognized. Other councilor, please take your turn to be recognized. Yes, Councilor Ibay is recognized.
Your Honor, I rise today to address both personal and collective privilege concerning the recently vetoed ordinance in which I and my humble...
Pansin nyo ba ngayon mga boys, mga guys? Parang ang bait-baita nila kay Konsi yan ni Ibay. Bakit kaya? Kasi hindi po nila kayang panggain to eh. Ha? Kasi matalino eh. Alam yung batas eh. O, kita mo sila yung nabaliktad mga boys, mga snakera. Binabanatan niya ni Vice Mayor Yol Servo. Sinong nakasuhan? Sila rin mga boys. Marami nga nagsasabi nga ito daw yung bagong Miriam Defensor Santiago mga kuwisa. Kasi ang bait-bait nila ngayon kasi wala silang panama nito eh. Lalo na yung mga panama nila eh. Puro naman wala po sa batas. So gaya po ng mga ginagawa nila noon. Kaya niyan Ibay na bigla na lamang tinanggal sa kanyang komite at ibinalik agad mga kois magayas dahil nasupal-pal sila dahil matalino tong bata. Isa to sa pinaka-idol ko dyan sa City Council. Alam ko mananalo to eh mga kois. Supportahan po natin yung mga lahat ng Your Miss Choice mga kois. So pakinggan po natin si Ma'am Yan Ibay. Ma'am Yan pasok.
So, Article 13 of the Civil Code of the Philippines states that when the laws speak of years, months, days, or nights, it shall be understood that years are of 365 days each, months of 30 days, days of 24 hours, and nights from sunset to sunrise. If months are designated by their name, they shall be computed by the number of days which they respectively have. In computing a period, the first day shall be excluded and the last day included. So, the current process for reviewing the barangay and SK budgets follows this sequence. Once the respective budgets are approved by the barangay and SK, they are transmitted to the City Council via the City Budget. The Budget Office reviews the budgets, attaches its recommendations, and then forwards them to the City Council, which schedules the budget review as part of its agenda. Since last year, the 10% SK budget has also been included separately in the agenda for approval. This process has created confusion for several reasons. First, both the Local Government Code and the SK Reform Act clearly state that the approval of the barangay and SK budgets is the responsibility of their respective councils. Yet, when these budgets are placed on the City Council's agenda, the presiding officer declares that the budgets are approved without further discussion. Additionally, when the full barangay budget and the 10% SK budget are approved separately, this effectively results in a total budget allocation of 110% for each barangay, which is problematic. Moreover, there appears to be confusion surrounding the role of the City Council in approving the barangay and SK budgets. Both the Republic Act 7160 and Republic Act 10742 specify that the approval of these budgets rests within their respective sanggunian or councils, leaving the City Council with only the task of reviewing whether the budgets are operative or inoperative, not of approving them. This has been affirmed in various Supreme Court rulings and by numerous DILG legal opinions, including the most recent DILG opinion number 62 series of 2023. Typically, the approval of the barangay and SK budgets is done within the current administrative year, ensuring that the funds are available for public service delivery. So this is crucial for the timely and effective delivery of services to the constituents of the barangay and SK. It is with these concerns in mind that I proposed the ordinance entitled An Ordinance Adopting and Prescribing the Guidelines for the Budgeting Process, Planning and Appropriation of the SK Funds in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations. Therefore, I was taken aback by the veto message, which claims that the ordinance is prejudicial to public welfare, ultra vires, and contrary to law. On the contrary, the purpose of this ordinance is to ensure that the SK budgeting process in Manila complies with Republic Act 10742 and more specifically with the DILG, DBM, and NYC Joint Memorandum Circular Number 1 Series of 2019, which sets out guidelines for the appropriation, release, planning, and budgeting of SK funds. It is worth noting that since the issuance of the JMC in 2019, the City Council of Manila has only begun separately approving the SK budgets as of last year. Even then, no thorough review has been conducted on the SK budget. So, as the chairman of the Manila Youth Development Council responsible for crafting the local youth development plan and overseeing its implementation, I am more than qualified to assess the compliance of the SK budget with the CBYDP and the ABYIP, which are derived from the LYDP. This is why the ordinance refers the matter to the Committee on Youth, Values, Formation, and Development, which I chair. The review of all SK budgets falls under the City Council, and the Committee on Youth, Values, Formation, and Sports Development is a legitimate body within the City Council, as are all other committees. While Republic Act 7160, 10742, and the Joint Memorandum Circular by the DBM, DILG, and NYC do not specifically mention the Committee on Youth, Values, Formation, and Sports Development, they do provide for the City Council's role. Moreover, similar provisions in the law, such as those governing barangay administrative cases and boundary disputes, direct such matters to the City Council but specify that they should be first referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs for review before being addressed on the floor. The intent of the vetoed ordinance is to unburden the City Council by delegating the review of each individual SK budget to the committee, thus expediting the process and ensuring compliance with the law. As you know, under our city charter, the mayor is granted a specific window of 10 days in which to either sign or veto any ordinance passed by this council. However, it is crucial to understand that this veto must be exercised in good faith and within the framework of legal authority. It is my belief that in this instance, the mayor's veto was not just a disagreement over policy, but an ultra vires act, an action taken beyond her legal powers. This is not a matter of personal frustration. It is a matter of upholding the integrity of our processes, respecting the roles we play in serving our city, and ensuring that the laws we pass are enforced with due consideration for the boundaries of power set forth by our Constitution and City Charter. The mayor's veto executed within the 10-day window is a legal action, but it falls outside the scope of what is permissible under the principles that govern us. So I do not take this lightly. I believe this council and I were well within our rights to pass the ordinance, as it directly serves the needs of our constituents and addresses an issue of critical importance. The veto, as it stands, undermines the will of the people we represent and sets a concerning precedent for future governance. So I urge my fellow council members to consider the legal implications of this veto and take unnecessary steps to address it. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Okay. With that, what is the pleasure of the Majority Floor Leader?
Your Honor, we have no more items to discuss. I move that we lift the suspension of the rules.
Adjourn?
Lift the suspension of the rules.
There is a motion to lift the suspension of the rule. Is there an objection? Seeing none, motion is carried.
I move to adjourn.
There's a motion to adjourn. Session adjourned.
Iba talaga. Iba talaga. Galing-galing ni Matjong. Mahusay talaga. Galing. Saludo ako sa'yo, Madjo. Please.
Ay, nako. Hanggang ngayon, namumuliti ka pa rin sila mga coach, mga gayas. Basta mag-react yung mga Your Miss Choice sa mga counselors dyan ay talagang wala. Di po talaga pag nagkikinggan ng mga yan mga coach, mga gayas. So, ganun po sila. Kabitter mga coach, mga gayas. Well, yan lang po nating mga yan mga coach, mga gayas. Dahil malapit na po yung paghuhukom. At hindi na makakabalik yung mga yan mga coach, mga guys. So, dyan po ka-importante mga coach, mga gayas, kung bakit talaga mananalo yung Your Miss Choice mga gayas. Kasi kagaya niyan mga coach, mga gayas. Kung majority po yung mga simang na yan, ako, paano po yung busis ng mga Your Miss Choice natin? Paano na po yung mga programa, ordinansa ni Your Miss Comorino na baguhin at magdagdag pa na mga programa dyan sa City of Manila, mga quiz. So, ganun po ka-importante na mananalo po si Ma'am Chi at Jinsa o mga city councilors natin, mga quiz, mga gayas, mula District 1 hanggang District 6, mga quiz, mga gayas, no? Huwag po natin kalimutan yan, mga quiz. Ganun po. Ano lang po natin, lagay pa natin sa ating mga puso at isipan. Bahala na po yung mga pira na dyan, mga quiz, mga gayas, mga ayuda. Tanggapin po natin lahat, mga yan. Basta sa dulo ng ating bullpen, pagdating ng Mayo, vote straight po tayo, Your Miss Choice, mga quiz, mga gayas. At si Ma'am Chi, napaka-importante po yan para siya po yung mag-aproba, mag-presiding, regular presiding officer para sa lahat ng mga programa o mga plano, ordinansa ni Your Miss Comorino, kasama niya ang kanyang mga councilors, aprobado at mas madali. Kasi yan po yung hinahanap natin, bilis kilos Huwag yung biglang kilos lamang. Okay? At huwag din po kalimutan yung mga congressman natin mula District 1 hanggang District 6 dahil malaking tulong po yan sa mga programa o proyekto dyan sa kanya-kanyang mga distrito, mga quiz, mga guys. Okay? At kung nagustuhan nyo naman ang aking video, please comment down below sa ating comment section at please naman po huwag pong kalimutang mag-like, share, and subscribe at pag-click ng notification bell para updated po kayo sa lahat ng mga videos na i-upload natin, mga quiz, mga guys. At favor naman po, pag-suporta po ni Ma'am si mga quiz, mga gaya, si Machi TV, KTV Pilipinas at sa lahat ng mga Your Miss Choice o Your Miss Beast, o I Love Visco, Rider for Life. Ayan, pakisuporta po WalloTube. Ayan. O Boss ng Bayan. FAG Punsi, Channel Reads, KTV Pilipinas, Mamilsi. Pakisuporta po lahat-lahat mga Your Miss Choice supporters na vloggers, mga quiz, mga guys. So for now, Gan Manila. God first, God bless all, peace. Bye-bye. Okay.
To the city streets we began to feel the fire.